Welcome, everybody, to Pinfalls and Passports. For those who don't already know, this is a podcast for people just like you who love the sport of professional wrestling, and for members of our WWE Travel Community Discord server to keep us entertained and engaged during the year leading up to WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. Each episode will feature news, information, wrestling in Las Vegas travel tips, and a cast of crazy but amazing characters that make the WWE Travel Community and its almost 1,800 members so great. Are you not a member of the WWE Travel Community? Where the hell have you been? Come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. And you can find the Discord invite link here in the podcast bio. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Pinfalls and Passports. And you can now find us on TikTok too at Pinfalls_Passports. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast to keep up to date with all things involving the WWE Travel Community Discord server. My name is Dorkchop, and this is Pinfalls and Passports. And tonight I am joined by...
Hello, it is Mirah. Hello, everyone. How are you tonight?
Just the two of us tonight. It's a small crowd, or as Mick Foley once called it, an intimate gathering.
What we got on the docket tonight?
What we got on the docket tonight is the WWE side of things. We had a Raw recap. We got what we know about Crown Jewel so far. And then a big announcement happened this week with John Cena's last match being officially confirmed for December 13th in Washington, D.C. So we're going to get all into it right now. Raw was, how would you describe it, Mirah?
You know where my heart is at currently.
Mm-hmm.
But Raw wasn't too bad. There was some highlights in it. You got some development for Crown Jewel. You've seen basically some character development for Bayley and such. I was like, you know what? This isn't too shabby this week.
Yeah, it's like Bayley took on Raquel Rodriguez, and then she was getting beat down by the Judgment Day, and Lyra is having the conflict of, do I help her or not? Does she want my help? Am I going to get my ass kicked if I help her?
Sure.
And then finally she was like, all right, I'll go help her. And then they got the better of Lyra, and then Bayley came back and helped her out. And then you didn't know what was going to happen with Bayley. And I like that they're keeping her unpredictable and unstable.
When she was, I guess, the role model, and she would be like, you stupid idiot. Like, when she would do that bit, I think now, instead of it being like derogatory, it's like a term of endearment with Lyra. Like, it's confusing because she's just like, what do I do?
Yep.
I feel so bad. I feel like, Lyra, what do I do in this moment? But okay, like, we're here, like, we'll hug it out, I guess, that type of thing. But
yeah,
I'm curious to see how this goes.
I miss Hugger Bayley. Yeah. Because I loved how it started with her just hugging AJ and just evolved from there. I want the wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men back.
I think she'll bring them back, like, for the one time. I feel like she'll do it like
entrance.
one time, like, but it has to be like either her send off type of thing, something like that. I don't know, but I know I love Bayley, always have. I just know right now, like, she's at this weird state of trying to figure out her character and things of that nature. So I'm excited to see how it goes. So far, I've been liking it.
Yeah, it's a fresh direction for her, and I agree. Let's see where it goes. Then we had AJ and Dragon Lee. I almost said AJ Lee. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee against Los Americanos. And apparently the other two are named Rayo and Bravo, with El Grande in their corner. And this was a fairly decent match. What were your thoughts?
I liked the little promo at the beginning with Dragon Lee and AJ. It was like, yeah, I have a match at Crown Jewel too. It's because of all you people, because we wanted to see Cena and AJ like one final time. So it was really good. Like, he seemed, yeah, exactly. Like, they finally heard us type of thing. So I enjoyed that part. The match was pretty decent. El Grande, he has my heart, honestly. I just like how he's elevated, I guess, Kaiser. I like how he's elevated the character of El Grande.
Yes.
So enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I like how Kaiser has taken it from an insulting mockery to something that's more enjoyable, and I like the addition of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate as the other Americanos too. Although I am disappointed they didn't go to the Roman numeral style of Grande Americano, uno, dos, tres, And we had a backstage confrontation between the New Day and LA Knight because things happen and we need something for LA Knight to do. But that led to a match later on in the night. Long story short, Kofi tried Trouble in Paradise, but Knight countered with the BFT to get the win. Were you into this match?
Not really. I don't think I paid attention during it, but it happened. It
It was a
it
match of all
happened.
time.
Right. I don't know. I just wasn't interested in that part of the show. Like that was a match we didn't need really, but I know they wanted LA on the card, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, yeah. And then we had, let's see,
Doesn't mommy come out?
what's that?
Doesn't mommy come out? Miss Rhea Ripley come out?
Miss Rhea Ripley, yes, she came out and she and Asuka had a confrontation.
Right.
And then, the Kabuki Warriors, poor Kyrie. You can tell she's just, okay, Asuka, I'll do it to keep you happy.
Um, and then Io comes out, and it's like she's very conflicted on what to do.
Yeah,
Like Rhea's getting beat down. I don't know if I should help or not. And then ultimately she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go help.
yep,
And then boom, missed it by
yep. Asuka enlisted Io, and all of a sudden, Io is doing her best Smurf impersonation.
we gotta pick another color. Like we gotta pick another.
Right? Yeah. The poison mist has to be something other than blue.
I think they did like a green one time, but no. Later in the show, we get the backstage segment with Rhea and Io, and I need to know I'm able to trust you. And she's like, no, you can trust me. And
Hmm.
essentially they made that match official
Yep.
for
And we'll
Crown
get into
Jewel.
that match in a bit.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. And the Intercontinental title was on the line. And this is the match that I was most engaged in, Dominic Mysterio against Rusev. Did you think that Rusev was going to win?
I had moments where I could have seen it happening, but it was like one of those things where you just know they're gonna keep it on Dom for the time being.
Yeah.
But I did have like once or twice where I'm like, oh, maybe Rusev can take it and build himself off this win, but you know,
Yeah. And I like the story beat of like Dom and, or excuse me, Finn and JD just, Dom's got it from here.
yep,
And then like when Dom realized like, guys, where are you going? I need a little help. Yeah, but Dom was a wily. He was pulling out all the classic Eddie Guerrero hits, hard beats, hitting the chair on the ground and trying to get frame Rusev for a chair shot, and the referee was not having it.
he's like, I've seen you. He's like, no, he hit me. He hit me. That was really funny. That was actually a really good one. Like I was like, okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, and then go. It was a creative finish too, with them doing like that was more of a Ric Flair beat right there with the mule
Yes,
kick, and then like I was surprised he got the 1 2 3 off of that.
got Rusev right in the crown jewels. Dang,
Not yet.
dang. The crown jewels. I had to
Nicely
say it.
done. Yeah, yeah. And then we had the Cody and Seth promo.
It's like a repeat type of thing, in my opinion. They just didn't talk about like the watch and stuff, but he's considered you a friend. You are my shield, that type of stuff. But we heard this before.
Hmm.
We already know Cody's is up on Seth at this point. Do we think Seth will get his win back at the crown jewel? More than likely,
I,
and over only because of the vision. That's it. That's
yeah,
I feel like that's my thinking behind it. And also like how he was talking, he's like, everything's behind me. Once I like everything like now is in the present. Like he's not thinking about nothing that has ever happened. Like he has that like Roman type complex at the moment, if that makes sense. Like everything that has happened in like Roman's past, he's oh no, that didn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? He has that complex right now. And I'm like, okay, Seth, all right. I can see him possibly getting the win over Cody. I don't think Cody needs it, like again, because especially if he won
yeah.
like first crown. Um, I'm interested in the match. I'm engaged in their match. I just the build up I'm not really sold on, if that makes sense.
They're doing the best they can with the time that they have. It's a hurried build, and you're throwing two champions together just for the sake of throwing two champions together. What and I look forward to their match because they are incapable of having a bad match together. I should say. If they were
Okay.
incapable of having a good match, there'd be a problem.
No, for real, they're both champions and they can't have one, but no. No, it'll
Yeah,
definitely.
but I'm looking forward to it, and we'll get into that in a little bit. And
Hmm.
then the Usos battle Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker in a chaotic tornado tag match.
Oh, how did I see this one ending?
No
Who won
way.
again? Who won again? Who took that pin?
Braun,
Okay, yeah, Braun took the pin. Who pinned him?
the Usos.
Oh, see, who could have predicted
But
that?
the only thing that made this any different was the fact that the OTC came out with chairs.
Yeah, he did look good. He did look good when he came. Roman needs an award for every time he comes back. Like he's back. It's oh like oh my god, like he's back, and it's this is his job.
It's like, oh, yay, he showed up to work.
And she's had so many returns this year. It's actually hilarious.
Yeah, and it's it's at this point it's kind of like, okay,
Hmm.
yay, he showed up to work. Let's
But then
see.
that takes us to what Crown Jewel? I guess
It
like
takes us to,
art.
yeah. So Raw overall was a mixed bag. It wasn't a necessarily a bad episode, but it feels like we're in that fall phase where they're going through a stagnant period.
Hmm.
Things will rev back up as we get to Survivor Series. It's just we can't get to Survivor Series fast enough.
That's true, and you also don't want to speed it up because they have a lot of shows in between and stuff as well.
Yeah, we've got Saturday night's main event November 1st. We've
Yeah.
got Survivor Series. We've got Crown Jewel coming up next Saturday.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's there's still a lot to get through.
Yeah.
But
So we'll
yeah.
see.
And speaking of Crown Jewel, your thoughts on the card so far?
I will be sports entertained. I think this comes on at what 8 a.m. Is that correct?
Yes,
I
that
think
is
it's 8.
correct.
Oh, okay. So I'll be making breakfast. So I'll be
Hmm.
making breakfast when this is on. But no, I'm very excited. I know Cody and Steph, like we just stated, is going to be a great match. They're going to perform. Stephanie Velvet and Tiffany Stratton. That'll also be a very good match. It'll have a lot of spots in it as well. Genuinely, I don't know who's going to win this year. I don't know.
Yeah,
What I want to speculate it's me, but it could well off be Tiffy. She's held the belt for over 200 something days. Like I
that's
don't
almost
like I really
300 at
don't.
this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she said Monday in the backstage segment 268 if I'm not correct me
Yeah,
if I'm.
she's been champion for 9 months now.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we just crowned Stephanie though, so I see Stephanie going over here. Not only that, just because in-ring ability, Stephanie Vicaire is
Stephanie
probably the
clears.
superior talent easily, and she can get a good match out of Tiffy, especially after that debacle Friday and SmackDown, which, mamma mia, that was rough.
Yeah. So SmackDown, mini SmackDown recap. I guess we could say like the big highlight from that was the triple threat, the women's triple threat,
Yeah,
and it was really good until it wasn't.
yeah, it definitely it started great, built nicely, and then Jade hit her face on the steps, and then all hell broke loose, and then Nia forgot to kick out, and then the ref didn't count three.
Yeah. I genuinely believe that they should have just ended it once Iffy drop kicked Jade out the ring. Like it shouldn't have been nothing else after that.
Yeah,
Because Jade, if you were gonna put the strap on Jade, her bloody and just holding the belt would have been iconic to see, not gonna lie.
yeah,
But again, the safety precautions, you don't know if she's concussed. Anything further than that, didn't have a lot of time because I think the match was honestly about to come to the end anyways. But I don't know. It was just an accident that happened.
yeah,
I hope Jade does recover fine. Hope there isn't any issues. I seen the cut. It's really nasty, y'all, if you haven't
yeah,
seen it. But with this match with Stephanie and Tiffy, I'm excited to see what they can do. They can do a lot in the ring together. Like they're super athletic. Stephanie has a background that is phenomenal. So I think her and Tiffany can put on something really good. I just who's gonna come out the winner.
yeah. I think it's going to be really a great match, and I think Steph's going to carry most of it. To be honest, Tiff Tiff can put on a good match, but for it to go great, I think Stephanie's going to have to bring her A game.
Yep.
But Rhea and Io versus
Mhm.
the Kabuki Warriors. Now that's nothing. That's something that we know that they don't have to try there, because they're just. It's going to be Rhea's going to be in front of her home crowd, and it's going to be
Hmm.
amazing. And I've said before, Io Sky is incapable of having a bad match. That woman puts on 5-star classics in her sleep.
And I'm also very happy that she's getting more screen time, more promo time, and letting her vocalize like everything that she wants. Because I know her and Stephanie are practicing English and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very happy to see both of them doing promos and such, like a lot more. Because when Io was champion, they didn't really have her on the mic and stuff. So I'm really happy with this story. I'm just ultimately already know like her and Rhea are gonna win like they're home, like they're in her backyard.
Yeah, yeah, and it's going to be a rowdy Aussie crowd. Our boy Cozy's going to be there. Yeah, and shout out Cozy. Sorry I drank all your beer on the party bus. But and on top of that, he's going to get to see this match with Rhea and Io and Cody and Seth and Stephanie and Tiffany and whatever else they announce. And he's also going to get to see the last time we will ever see AJ Styles and John Cena wrestle,
Yeah,
which
that feud.
jealous.
That feud could feed like going back to what was it like 2016, like going back to that time period with them feuding on SmackDown, that could just feed generations right there. That could just like
Mm-hmm.
that's and then seeing it live, like of course they're older, way matured, so I'm really excited for this match. I hope this actually closes out the PLE.
Oh, it has to. It definitely has to.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
well, you know how they like to play, so I hope it closes it out.
Yeah, I do too, because John Anthony Felix Sr. Jr. deserves that special spotlight.
Yes, yes.
And every match of his should be from here on out a special occasion, an event to be celebrated. And I think AJ and him have put on multiple classics. Everybody says SummerSlam 2016 is their best match. I still say it's Royal Rumble 2017. You know, when Cena won number 16. Yeah. Oh, great match, especially when he did the roll through to give him another Styles clash, or excuse me, attitude adjustment. There I go, getting my moves confused. Don't get old, kids.
But no, I think this is going to be a good bout. I think it'll be a good way to close that chapter for them. Because
Yeah,
there wasn't really like a story to get them on screen like before. So I'm just glad they just put it together. Just do it at this point. So I'm really excited for that.
I am too. And another thing I'm really excited about is they officially announced John Cena's last match will be held in Washington D.C. on December 13th of 2025, 2 weeks before Christmas. So, somebody's not getting a Christmas present this year.
I think mentioned this in the pod before, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna go for the day and drive back home. Plans have changed. We'll be staying over Saturday to Sunday. I'm hoping to get tickets on pre-sale. And the only reason why I'm hoping it on pre-sale, typically we do say to wait. I feel like this event is going to sell out. It's going to be
Yeah.
people's Christmas presents and stuff like that, birthday presents, things of that nature. I think this is going to sell out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
we're going to see. But I really hope I am able to get a ticket for it.
Yeah, I'm going pre-sale as well. I've already gotten a pre-sale code from the Capital One Arena.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to be on that. I'm probably going to get the last row in the building just because these tickets are probably going to be outrageous, and as it should be because it's a big ticket event.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I know the one location package. One second, let me show you because I did previously look at this before. But the one
Mm-hmm.
location for him as of 2 days ago, the gold package is, and that's for lower and upper level seating. So I believe if that is correct, and I'll just go check for us. Yes, so section 214 row B in the Capital One Arena is $1,800. No, that's just not flying here. But the gold package does come with access to John Cena's memorabilia display, John Cena gifting, a pre-show hospitality with appearances by John Cena and other stars. And then you get like your dedicated interest and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the championship package is $8,500, which is premium floor seatings, a photo op with John Cena, and everything else that I mentioned above prior. Yeah. Oh, and then they have a suite option. This wasn't here the other day, I don't think. three thousand
Oh,
dollars
three
per
thousand.
person. Yeah, just 3,000.
Just
Well,
three
right
thousand.
before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Right before Christmas.
Or going to need someone
Oh,
that can afford that.
no, no, for real. I'm hoping to get the upper level somewhere between no more than 500, honestly. I really hope so.
Yeah.
The ticket would be more than my one night at the hotel I'm in,
Yeah.
and the
Lucky for
gas I'm
me.
putting in my car. But
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Like, lucky for me, I'm a 45-minute drive away, and I am definitely sleeping in my own bed on that night.
no, no, I definitely understand. But no, I'm very excited for that. I know pre-sale, I think it's October 15th for those
October
interested.
15th. Yep.
And then the general sale is October 17th. And I know there's a lot of people in our server that is planning on going. They're really excited for it. It honestly ramped up more once it was announced than it was previously. So I'm super
Exactly.
excited.
Yeah. And it's amazing how many people from our server are going to be coming down. I think I counted like 14 or 15. And who knows how many more of the lurkers that remain silent are going to be there as well. It's such a galvanizing and unifying event. You want to be there for this.
We definitely want to try to plan something as well as a group just to get faces and names. Like there's other events coming up, WrestleMania, All In,
Mm-hmm.
other PLEs, pay-per-views and stuff and like in between as well. So that should get some faces to names for people in person would be nice. So be on the lookout for that as well.
All right, Mira, I got a question for you now that we're on the question of the finality of this all. What's your favorite John Cena match?
I'm old school. So I may be 27, but I'm old school when it comes to this. My favorite John Cena match is the JBL and him in that I Quit match.
Oh, good choice.
That is one of my favorite matches of his, and I will watch it and watch it and watch it back.
Yeah, yeah, it was a great Judgment Day 2005. He had just become champion for the first
Hmm.
time, and he
Yep.
was bleeding buckets.
Yep. That was a great match. I really did enjoy that match as a kid. I enjoy it when I lost like a little bit of spark and then I came back into it and I threw that on. I said, dang, this did happen on this pay-per-view back then.
Yeah.
No, I do enjoy that match a lot. What about you?
Oh, my favorite is TLC 2006. Him and Edge at Unforgiven 2006, I should say, in front of Edge's home crowd in Toronto, when he chucked him off the ladder through 4 tables, and
Hmm.
you have the refs holding on to the ladder and everything. It was a great match. It's some great spots. Lita tipping the ladder over, and just the fact that John Cena and Edge are not going to have a match on this retirement tour is saddening to me because I really feel like Edge is his greatest rival, Cope, if you will, whatever.
Hmm.
Adam Copeland.
Yeah, Adam Copeland now.
Yeah, that match though for me, Chef's Kiss. That's like the perfect match of his. Close runner up would probably be his WrestleMania match with Shawn Michaels, or the 1 hour match that they did on Raw after WrestleMania 23, which I was supposed to be at.
I think my honorable mention, there's so many just going through my head.
Right?
I'm gonna go with was it WrestleMania 25 with Big Show and Edge, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken? That's another one I really enjoy where he did a double like AA.
Oh,
Yes,
I mean,
one and then RVD and him at One Night Stand. That's another one.
oh, that's another great one. Oh,
Yeah.
that's when Ed shows up with the motorcycle helmet and
That as a kid I was like, fuck you, Edge, but like just understanding the psychology of wrestling and just learning more about it, I'm like, yeah, no, that was a great match. That
yeah,
was a great match.
and there was no way that if Cena won, those people would have rioted.
Yeah, no, that's true. That they would have threw the hot dogs, the hamburgers, the popcorn everywhere, and they
That
wouldn't
crowd
care.
was hostile.
Mm-hmm.
They were throwing the shirt back and everything, like
Yep.
multiple times,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
f bombs and oh, it was oh man, so many great memories of the John Cena matches, and it's sad that it's coming to an end.
It's crazy how the year flew by. Like,
Right?
I'm grateful that I was able to see him like multiple times during this, and I'm hoping I am able to see him for the final match. But I really realize how this year was going to flow by.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's for sure.
Who should his last opponent be?
Is always hard. I feel like that's been like a topic in the server as of recently. In my opinion, I can only think of one or two people. Um, just say one. I think maybe he
They're in
retired.
general.
Yeah, like he retired Goldberg, and also it'll be a lot of cheers for Cena, a lot of boos for Gunther anyway. So it could be something like that, or it could be whoever is in that War Games match if he is in that sector as well. But I'm gonna go with Gunther. I think he'll probably retire.
See, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little bit outside the box here. No, I'm not gonna say Edge because that's who I really want in my heart of hearts. I just want to be like, and I want him to come out for an open challenge and be like, whoever comes out here first gets to be my last opponent. And then you hear, you think you know me, but we're
Oh
not gonna have that
gosh.
happen because Edge is committed to AEW and he's committed to his movie career and his TV career. So
Yeah,
he's very very busy. So if I can't have Edge, I'm gonna have to go with Dominic Mysterio.
which is also a really good choice.
Yeah, the story is there. It's seen as not a Grand Slam champion. He has never held the Intercontinental title, and what a way it would be for him to go out to. Actually, I think he is a Grand Slam champion. I'd have to take that back, but he's never held the Intercontinental title. And it's the one title that's eluded him. And I know Sheamus is in the corner, but what about me, bro?
If he could take it off of Dom and I guess leave it in the ring, okay, he did it type of thing, that would be really,
That would
really
be
good.
incredible.
That would be incredible. I would honestly enjoy that. I don't know, like there can't think of a lot of options, but those are the two that come to mind.
And Seth Rollins is another option, but
I'm
I
not really
think that
sold.
we've got four more appearances after Crown Jewel.
Yeah,
So we're limited here. As long as it
yeah.
isn't Brock fucking Lesnar, I am fine.
Please don't be Brock.
Oh, I will rage quit. Imagine you buy tickets and then you find out it's Brock.
I'll probably still go, but I just want it to be someone else for his last match. I don't want it to be a squash. I don't want it to be nothing like that. I don't want it to be
No.
gruesome. I just want it to be grabs. But I can't really think of anyone else. Honestly, like I looked at the Raw roster. I'm like, who you gonna pick Roman? It's like kind of random, but it's his final match. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just like, I just can't see it being anyone else.
Yeah.
Or maybe like, how do we get there? It's just a lot of stuff that I'm like, I
A
don't
lot of
know.
logistical hurdles. And I also thought about maybe an up and coming talent like Carmelo Hayes.
Like I would like for it to be someone like him. I just don't know
I
because
just
of
don't
where
know that
he's
they're going to.
at on like the card or in the roster.
Well, not only that, but if you put Carmelo Hayes in the ring with John Cena for his last match, you better be ready to strap the rocket to him. And I just
That
don't know
is
that he
very
has the credibility for you to strap the rocket to him.
that's very valid. That's very valid. And then can't be like Sammy because they just did the Sammy match
Yep.
with the US title. So I'm really like at the loss. I really don't know. I'm very excited to see how they bring this to light for us as fans and everything. I don't know if it'll just be something like how they did with AJ or if it'll be something where they do a little story. I'm very interested to see, but we got some time.
Yeah, we got 2 months. We'll see. I just hope they don't fumble the bag here. Just deliver the baby happy and healthy here. Because,
Well, so ruthless aggression, ELE was right there.
yes, it was. It definitely was.
That's my only gripe. Like, I get it. I guess they want to get Peacock some views, which I believe that's what it is. This aggression pay per view was right there. They could have called me. I would have booked the show.
And, and, and how could you not have it in Boston? That's the thing that gets me.
I mean,
DC
I'm kind of
seems rather
glad.
random.
I'm glad it's not in Boston because that's a hike and a drive. But,
Oh, I know. I was just there on
but,
Sunday.
but I'm like, it should have been in Boston, in my opinion. But I know he's going there. There's a stop there, like on his retirement tour.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Gosh, other options. Not thinking of any.
Yeah, I think those are like the solid two so far that we can make cases for,
Yeah.
like right now, anyways. But until we see like some more progression, I feel like can't really. At least for me, I know I can't think of no one else
Yeah, we've
besides them
already
two.
seen Cody twice.
Yep, yep.
Seth would be too random. We've already seen Punk,
Brock. I mean,
Pork.
it's just yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for a miracle and have it be Edge. And I
I
know what
feel
you're
like
thinking, dork, knock it off.
I wish that could happen. I just know with the relationship and everything, it just probably won't, and it sucks. But
Yeah,
it's what it
it
is.
does. but you're going. I'm going. We're all meeting down in D.C. for a big old dinner at Clyde's, or we're gonna get drunk at Rocket Bar. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm very
I've made a
excited.
to anyone listening. I have made a reservation for 6 at Clyde's restaurant, which is directly next to Capital One Arena in Washington D.C. That's the biggest they'd let me make without having to call the restaurant. I advise you to do the same. I use the Open Table app.
Okay, okay. Yeah, but no, I feel like once the tickets come out, we'll be able to talk in like the server and plan out stuff because I do want to see everyone or at least attempt to. I know I'm not going to Vegas at least as of right now, so it'll be good to see y'all before before 2025 ends, and then go from there. Honestly,
Yep. And I'm hoping it is going to be a great night of wrestling and overall just a great celebration of John Cena's career. And I really hope they do him proud for like the last show. I hope it's a
yeah,
great match. And like just give him the right opponent, please. Because Triple H has really fumbled the bag on this retirement tour for the most part. And it's really upset me.
hmm hmm
Yeah.
with the whole like heel turn thing, but
Ugh.
I know that was like it was good for when it happened, but once things started to come about, it just fell. And you can't really put that on Cena. He was doing the
No.
best he could. But I'm really hoping that what 4 or 5 dates that we have of him, it's something better represented. We'll see.
Yeah, I
We'll see.
agree because he's got the Crown Jewel Perth match. He's got, I think, Raw in Boston and Madison Square Garden in November.
Mhm.
He's got War Games, and then he's got his last match.
Yep.
And
See.
if you get to be in the ring with John Cena, consider yourself lucky.
That is the fact because I feel like when he is done with like when this tour is done, he is done. He's not one of the ones that are gonna come back. I think
No
he
matter how much
genuinely
money the
just
Saudis throw at him.
I think no, but I think he will do really well in that final match. I don't know if he'll go out on his back or if it is done, maybe he'll win and go out with grace. But no, I'm super excited for this. It's probably one of my final WWE shows for a while, so I'm
Yeah,
very excited, and I really hope they do this show justice because, like you said, he fucking deserves it.
absolutely. He's killing in his Peacemaker. He's got quite the film career going.
Hmm.
So we're not. It's not like we're not going to see him anymore. But
Yeah.
we're just not going to see him in a wrestling ring doing what he was, what made him famous.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's about it for us tonight. I'd like to thank Mirah for joining me tonight for another great episode.
Anytime.
And stay tuned for our Vegas travel, I believe hotel tips and other
Yeah.
coming soon, along with a rather lengthy episode of AEW recaps. There's a lot of
I love
content coming out this week.
AEW. No, I'm very excited for you all to hear it. If you have any feedback, anything, throw it in the channel. But we are really excited. We enjoy doing this show. Like,
We love making content for you guys. But anyway, good night, everyone.
see y'all. Bye.
Bye.